Hey fellow Nevillers, today we're on day 9 of 365, sharing Neville's wisdom as I perceive it. We're up in the lecture, Changing the Feeling of I from 1953. If you've had any exposure to Neville's teachings, then you'll know that this lecture is one of the most important. It's one I refer to a lot. When you first begin your journey, you have to find what they call the secret self. Let me read you some of what Neville says about this I. He leads it off this way. And so we start with the I. Most of us are totally unaware of the self that we really cherish. I know that's very true. We have never taken one good look at the self, so we don't know this self, for the I has neither face, form, nor figure. But it does mould itself into structure by all that it consents to, all that it believes, and few of us know really what we do believe. As in, this secret self is in each and every one of us, but we've no idea what we think of the outside world. We don't know about this secret self until we discover it. So that's what we do when we read and study this lecture. We find our secret self. And he continues here. He says, we have no idea of the unnumbered superstitions and prejudices that go to mould this inner, formless I into a form which is then projected as a man's environment, as the conditions of life. And if you've bumped into Neville's works, and that means to me that you're wanting to make change. So firstly, we have to discover this I. And he continues, and now, how do we go about changing the I? First of all, we must discover the I. And we do this by an uncritical observation of self. This will reveal a self that will shock you. You will be altogether, I wouldn't say afraid, but ashamed to admit you've ever known such a lowly creature. And had it been God himself who drew near in this despicable form, you would have denied him 1,000 times. So, here's our work, my lovelies, fellow Nevillers. We have to find the secret I. Now, I can tell you from personal experience, when I react, these voices in one's head, i.e. what we talk to ourselves about, our inner conversations, mental diets, it comes up. Personally, when I see something on the news, for example, I have a reaction to that. It's generally not a nice one, if we're truly honest, which I'm trying to be here. Or not trying to be, I am being truly honest. When it comes up, a prejudice, a belief, a superstition, or a reaction to something in our life shows us what we've consented to and what our secret self is holding. I know you guys have got some things to share with this one. Let me continue a little more here with what Neville says. Neville continues it this way. He says, you couldn't believe that this is the self that you've carried around and protected and excused and justified. Then you start changing this self after an uncritical observation. You make the discovery of self. For the acceptance of self is the essence of the moral problem of the world. Now, how's that for a big smack around the face? This secret self that we carry around that we're not aware of is causing how does Neville put it? Is the essence of the moral problem of the world. Ooh. This alone just makes me realise how important it is to locate our secret self, find out what we've got hidden within the secret self, and change it. So that's today's message, really, my lovelies. You find your secret self, make an uncritical observation, because we don't always talk to ourselves the best way. I know I don't. Now I'm changing that. So leave a comment, leave me some love, some thumbs up. If there's anything I can help you with, you want to discuss, leave it down there in the comments and I'll get back to you, because I have access to coaches and teachers that are guiding me, and I can pass the wisdom on to you, fellow Nevilleaholics. All right, my lovelies, thanks for your time and attention. I'll see you tomorrow with another Neville lecture. Bye, guys.